Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Wandering Village. I hope you guys have been good. I just got back from vacation not too long ago, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start off with a little bit of Wandering Village. You guys seem to like it, so I'm going to release one more video of it. I'm not going to go any further with it just because they did announce that they're going to be doing 1.0 relatively soon, but I did at least want to keep going and show you guys what more of this game has to offer. We haven't got to some of the biomic splits yet, and just some of the other tech trees. So like I said, we'll do one more video. If you do want to see more, like and comment, it does help me let me know that if you want to see more. But like I said, 1.0 will be out and we may do a full video series on this if you guys want that. Let me know down below about that. Otherwise, we're gonna get back to work. I'm gonna be working back on Library of Runa. I might do some bizarre videos. I don't know, we'll see. If there's anything you guys want to see me play, please let me know down below with suggestions or leave it on the community page or in the Discord. Either or works for me. Now let's go ahead and stop talking and get jumping into the game. We left off still doing some of the tutorial. We have some scavenging and some crossroads. We need to research scavenger hut, construct it, and then assign workers to the scavenger hut. And then crossroads, give Anbu a command at the upcoming crossroads. So to get our bearings straight, we have the hornblower that helps Anbu stop and go. So on and so forth, excuse me. And I do want to get a staff named here. Sin requested to be named as a researcher. So Brittany is now Sin. Sin, welcome into the, I guess, the colony. Welcome to the monster. Welcome to Anbu. Not really monster. He's too cute to be a monster. I mean, I guess the monster doesn't define by, you know, never mind. Let's not get into it. So yeah, anyway, welcome to Anbu. Glad to have you here. And we want to make sure we get some research done. So show research stream. We want to make sure that we have the scavenger hut. Look at Anbuologist, feeding trebuchet. In the scavenger hut, we already have that going. We just need to make sure that we get those stones, which we started up here at the stonemason. So we're going to get to work on that. If you guys would like to be a colonist on Anbu, please let me know down below. It'll gladly get you added. Otherwise, I will keep just letting people be their default names. We have no one here because, well, there's nothing to gather. Clay pit, so we'll take away some workers from that. And yeah, we have some clay pit workers down here. So I might, I mean, these do fill up eventually. We might leave them as is. Eventually want to kind of get things sorted to where the city is a little bit more organized. I might have the city on the front of Anbu. I know I talked about the working district being here, and I thought about, I'm like, well, it would be kind of nice to have like the main city up here, and then maybe have some stuff on this back. Specifically since he seems to have, well, he has to use the bathroom, so would make a little bit more sense to have him or have the industry center back here. We also have like a pool of water puddle, so that I think when the rainy seasons happen, we can deal with that. But for right now, I'm going to let you guys finish up the research here. Make sure we get that. And then we can give Anbu a command at the crossroads. I don't think we've come to one. Oh, nope, we just missed it. All right, the decision lies in your past. So we can't do that yet, but I think the horn lets us give him commands to do that. We can show interactions. We can say run, lie down, walk, but we really don't need to push Anbu at all. And we also can see in the background there, up in the top left, there's a little bit of the rain cloud that was passing by. I really like that. I thought interactive and alive the map feels, so that is very, very nice. Like I said, I'm going to keep getting to work. Anbu is hungry. He is actually villagers over 15. We have a lot of needs that need to be met, but we're just going to keep following the tutorial for right now. So I'm going to let the research get done, and I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, so we have this little event here, nomads. You've encountered a small group of nomads looking for a new home. Will you let them join your village, pick them up, or send them away? We'll pick them up right now. We can use more villagers. We got 3 healthy people, which means we need to have 2 more tents down. We're just going to place 2 more down. A road there so people don't have to walk on the grass. Perfect. We're almost done with our research too. Oh, or starting our research, and then we will have, looks like some more people join us in a little bit, but happiness is too low, so we need to make sure we get that built out. But once we get that house built, everyone should be happy. We don't have a crossroads here, so we're not going to wait on that. We have another event. Your villagers are happy. 3 nomads will arrive. Okay, never mind. So villagers are happy again, so we are going to get more people coming in. But we need to be careful because our needs are going up. I haven't figured out how to cover those needs yet, but I'm sure we'll get there once the tutorial tells us to. We're about halfway through the research, so I'm going to let it finish. It's about 7 hours and 16 minutes in game time. So once that's done, we'll come back and start working on the, I guess, the scavenging hut. Okay, so the scavenging hut is done. It looks like we have a little bit of a, well, I guess that's a kind of like an airplane. But yeah, we can take off from the back of Anbu's back here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Just take off right above his neck. So we're going to place that down and get a road up there so that it is easy to access. Where are our roads at? I think it's in the homes. Yep. We got a dirty road up there and just to the left. I'll probably reorganize this later down the line, but for right now, this is good enough. We'll get that built. So, and I think we can actually just go through and collect some of these nodes. Yeah, you can see here, I think we have nodes to where we can go and collect this stuff now. So once the scavenger hunt is built, we can start doing that. Now then, choose Anbu. Okay, Anbu chooses the path. So northeast or southeast. I think we're going to wait till we get a little bit closer. We also have a red flag. So what is going on here? We don't have any staff, so that makes sense. Let's go ahead and add workers there. We got 9 free workers. So yeah, we'll definitely get people on there. And now that we have that, if I'm right, we can go ahead and collect stuff. No party available, large quarry full stone. So maybe we can't do something like that. Oh, nope, there it is. I just had to refresh. We can also go see the mine. That will give us some iron ore, or we can go get iron ore and stone. Sure, we'll go send the party to do that. I think we have 2 parties. I think they can do that, and you can see them flying off there way in the distance. I know it was kind of hard to see. I probably need to slow down a little bit. And then we can go back to the world map here, and nope, they're just already there. And they'll fly back in. Love the building, though. Love the once again, going back to the first episode, love the art in this game. It's very, very beautiful. Very well done. All right, so now that we have that, research building upgrades, upgrade one of your air wells with advanced funnel upgrades. So our air wells. What is an air well? Okay, yeah, this is what gathers our water. So we want to get an upgrade. Is that a research that we've got to do, though? Let's go ahead and check our research tree. We have quarry building upgrades. Yep, so here we go. Estimated time, we need 25 of the stone. So we may want to get another stonemason building if possible. 'Cause how much stone do we have? We have an okay amount of stone. Nothing too crazy. We can probably move this building to be a little bit closer to said stone. I'm going to go ahead and put that right there just to cover all the stone bases there. And I don't know if we should... Yeah, maybe we should go ahead and make another stonemason just to get stone a little bit quicker. Maybe? Makes 1 out of 2 stone, and we're producing... How much stone are we producing? Oh, nope. Oh, no, 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 nope, 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 nope. We don't want to just deconstruct. Cancel that. All right, there we go. All right, so we're producing... Oh... Where is it at? Where's our time at? So we're in range, gather 13. Doesn't really give us a time in which they gather, just kind of when they get it done. We probably need another stonemason, and we could go down here. Well, not stonemason, but, you know, miners. Probably go down here and start mining some of this stuff down here. We got plenty of people to work on jobs, so we might as well, so we can get a mining camp down. Got lots and lots of stone that we can start working through. There is a tree right there, but I think we can just go ahead and do that. Get a dirt road, move that around those spines, because ideally I don't want to mess with Anbu. We don't want to mess up his spines there, so we're gonna go and do that. It's gonna take a while for things to get to the stonemason up there, but once again, I might just move stuff down here, possibly. Like another stonemason. We can just say, hey, there's some industry down here, which is fine. Yeah, I think I'll put another stonemason right there. Like I said, I'm not going too crazy with designing the city yet. We're just trying to get some of our basic necessities done. Yeah, they're still waiting on the resources for that, so stonemason's gonna be important. What is going on? Anbu is roaring. Are you okay, bud? You good? He's okay. He's just tired. He's tired. So he's going down. Which way do we want to go? So we have a mushroom forest and we have a mushroom forest. I think I'm gonna wait just a little bit more before we make our decision on which way we want to go. Anbu's chilling, and we're just gonna wait for our stonemasons to get to work and get all of that done so we can get these upgrades. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all we're focusing on at the moment. So our explorers have finally come back in. They're flying in here. I love how I just love how everything's animated. And just the perspective. So yep, our explorers are back. They brought us back probably some more stone. Why did it take us out to this map? Interesting. Do we click on this again? Already scavenged? No. Do I go click on you guys? Or is it saying, hey, it's saying, hey, you have a scavenging party available. Go for it. Okay, let's go to the mine, get some more stone, get some more iron. They're going to head out. We can see them heading out there. So you guys, good luck. I don't know how you guys make it back on Anbu because those look just like gliders, but, you know, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. We did get our new stonemason and miner up and running. We still have 3 people that can do jobs. And our researchers are still waiting for plenty of that stone to be built. I was wanting to get another berry. I was going to get the berry gatherer back down because I think it may help our food quality go up. So I might put them here, and then they can maybe grow berries, or we can have a berry farm around this area. So I've got these guys kind of chopping these trees down so we can clear out these woods up here and get that done. And then maybe have the farm along the ridge here. I don't know, just kind of trying to pre-plan stuff because we definitely need some better food quality. And I think that may determine, yeah, you can see here that we have just beets, and that's it. People eat the beets, and that's pretty much it. We have 20 berry seeds, so we're gonna have plenty of berry bushes. I eventually want to get these uprooted, and I think I might go ahead and do that. Just have people uproot those if they're available to do a job. I'm gonna go assign those jobs and get those extra berry bushes up, and then we'll have a massive, I guess, berry plantation when we finally get our berry gatherer back down. But otherwise, we still got the ambuologist going. Scavenging party has returned. Nope, that's day 18. What are you guys doing? So we have Ambu notes. We have plenty of Ambu notes, but yeah, I think we're just going to keep following the tutorial, and then we'll start getting into more interesting buildings. Ambu's still asleep. He's a good boy. Got to pat him on the head every once in a while. But yeah, so I'm going to let the research finish, and then we'll get back to work on the tutorial over here. Okay, and our research is done, which means we can upgrade facilities now. So we want to upgrade one of these air wells, and we can see the upgrade. Is there a button for it? Yep, there is. We could get advanced funnel and then specialized membrane. I think it wants us to do the advanced funnel upgrade, which gives us a 25% increased production speed in all environments except arid ones. So we're going to go ahead and add that upgrade to the list. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and go and see what upgrades we have for our farm, because we really are running out of food for our village. Now, this will help when I get the berry farms down, but we just want to go ahead and look at this. So increase maximum amount of employees by this building by +2. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, but we're out of tools. So how do we get tools, I wonder? Well, let's go ahead and hover over this. Required to build gathering camps and upgrade buildings can be found by scavengers or bought from the trader. Oh, I thought we could make those, but I guess not. Unless, oh, I mean, maybe that's what iron's for. Oh, we'll see. Right now, we can't do too many upgrades. We're just following the tutorial at the moment. The air well should be built with those tools. Oh, we don't have any tools. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need those tools to complete this objective, so I guess we're gonna wait for Ambu to give us an objective. We have a building with red flag. Maybe upgraded, yep, I know. Because we don't have enough resources, that's fine. I've also removed these clay pits here, and we're eventually gonna remove this boulder just to kind of clear out some space for the main village. And of course, we have our material storage, which is kind of our main materials. I'll probably get those moved around at some point. We'll have to kind of empty it out and then move them around, but it'll be fine. We do have a bunch of stuff down here, but once again, I think we're going to move our production kind of back here. We have plenty of clay pits. We have plenty of mushrooms. We have plenty of stone. So I think that would be a good area to kind of do that. So I'm going to take a look at our research here. We're not going to worry about what the tutorial is telling us in the moment. And now it is up to me to decide, hey, what is going to be best for us to do with. So we have a feeding trebuchet, which would be kind of cool. But we kind of want to increase the livelihood of our people. We can make huts, which would be better. They have better living conditions. Herbalists, village doctors. Town square. What does the town square do? Raise happiness by 1 when fully staffed and allows you to temporarily boost happiness by holding events. Oh, that's kind of cool. We can also get a corn plantation, a flop house. Do we want to go like to a flop house already? Man, it's 30 villagers, but ugh, I don't know about that. Poison resistance. Okay, well, there's gonna be poison we have to worry about eventually. Let's not get into that just yet. We have the eat command, so we can tell Ambu to eat. Discipliner? No, we're not gonna do that. Plants to harvest mushrooms. Not at the moment. I think we're good. Landscaping. I mean, that could be nice. I think I might go for this corn plantation, or maybe huts. Need a lot of clay, but we have a lot of clay. So yeah, let's go for the huts. Let's get some better living conditions for our people, and make sure you guys are living in pretty nice houses. Ambu is getting a little bit hungry, and Ambu is going to wake up soon, so we can start looking at the map and seeing which direction we want to go. But otherwise, we have some researchers out. Oh, not researchers, but some scavengers out. Waiting decision. The excavation site. So they came back and they had a choice for us. What appeared to be a quarry turns out to be an Ambu excavation site filled with petrified bones of a giant. This looks like a perfect spot to scavenge some rare resources. There are probably spores here. We'll grab some stones and leave. Okay, so these spores are probably something that we can bring back from these expeditions, so we got to be careful. We have to be careful. A dead Ambu is often a sign of spreading spores. Let's keep our distance. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to stay safe in the moment. We're still early on in the game. We got some 9 stone from it, which is fine. Ambu's still asleep. We already cleared out some of these. Let's go ahead and go to the quarry at this one. We get some salt and we get some more clay. So we'll do that. And yeah, researchers are working on getting our better housing. These guys are clearing out this. We got some herbs growing here where I wanted to plant our new herb farms. Oh, we'll clear them out eventually though. And then we'll need a sawmill. Can be mined for wood for an adjacent. Ooh, actually, these may be permanent. We may not be able to get rid of those. Interesting. Okay, I have to work with that. If I can't get rid of those, then I'll have to kind of change my village layout a little bit. But we'll make do. Okay, so Elder Theodore is here. Well done. You've learned all the basics, and I'm sure you're ready to lead us now. I will keep an eye on your progress from afar, and will chime in whenever I feel like I have something more to contribute. After all, there are many unknown dangers lurking out there. out there. Excuse me, my voice just kind of gave out there. But I have faith that you can overcome them, and I'll be able to celebrate your success in the future. If you have any questions, feel free to consult the Elder's Notebook at any time. All right, so, well, we just have kind of objectives that we need to do now. So we're kind of at free reign. I can still choose which way to go. I don't think it really matters in this case. We've been going down. We've been going southeast for a while. Let's go northeast. Let's see what's northeast for us. That is the command we're going to give. And there we go. It's locked in. So northeast, we shall go with Anbu. And I think I might move a pantry up here. I've kind of been playing with the idea of kind of moving it here and then having a road. Maybe right here just so we can have an even road. Just get a general layout going in that pantry. We can eventually get rid of this one. And then I have this road go completely as a square. So that's kind of what I want to do there. We go and start building our new huts. But we're out of clay, but we do have plenty of clay pits working down here. I would like to get some more workers if possible. And honestly, need to move this guy because we're not covering all the clay pits we need to. But then again, we don't really need to because, I mean, we are out of staff on it, to be honest. But I'm going to move it there, and then we're going to say, hey, just do that road there, and then that way. I also may get rid of this clay pit. Yeah, I actually am already in the process of getting rid of it because it is in the way, and we don't need that many. Our scavengers are back. Let's see what they got. I just brought back whatever resources we decided to get there. We have a mushroom forest, and we don't really have anything to go get at the moment, so they're just going to have to sit and wait for a little bit. We're researching something new. We're researching the kitchen so that we can get some better quality food going. And like I said, I want to get this tree out of the way and maybe put our berry farms here. We do have some herbs that could be useful, but I don't think we're going to worry about them at the moment. These berry bushes have been uprooted, which is good. We'll go and uproot these as well. And then we could start, like I said, getting a berry plantation somewhere and having a lot of those. Like I said, I kind of want to have these up near here, so I might put like a berry plantation right here. I don't know. I want the main village, I think, up here near Ambu's back. Like I said, I don't really have a clear direction yet. We're just trying to get a lot of this kind of tutorial stuff out of the way. Once again, tutorial's kind of over, so now it's just kind of, hey, maybe you should focus on this. So we can research landscaping. And then until these 3 houses have a decoration greater than 3, so the decoration is going to be important. And then we need to work on the kitchen, so we are working on that as well. Villagers with deadly issues. Whoa, what's wrong with you? You're hungry. Do we not have, I guess we don't have enough food. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, so definitely should have gotten that those berry bushes going a little bit sooner. So we want to focus on that. Berry gatherer, we need to go ahead and plant those and get those down. So like I said, I might go with the idea of saying berry gatherer here, then we can, you know, have roads kind of connected all together. So let's go ahead and say berry gatherer there. I want a dirt road to come over here and get to the pantry really quickly, our new pantry. We want to say exit everything out of that, and I want to destroy this one, and then we'll get a new road there, and we'll have kind of that that kind of road system going on. Kind of even things out here. The roads are a little bit wonky, so we're gonna. And what I want to see is, oh yeah, they do connect together. So maybe we can have a main road. Not gonna worry about that at the moment because my placement is a little bit all over the place, but it's fine. We'll go and deconstruct, just get a line of deconstruction there. We have 2 villagers with deadly issues. Not great, but we'll manage. We're gonna get that kitchen down. We have the herbalist. We're not worried about at the moment. Fishery, you say? Catches fish. Only works when Ambu is surrounded by water. Oh, okay. And then we have a seawater collector as well. We're not gonna worry about that. We have a dung collector if we really want to. Not gonna sacrifice a villager. What? He's the current employee of the feeding trebuchet to Ambu. Oh. Uh-huh. Seems like we can go different routes here. I'm not entirely sure about that. What is this? Ambu? Oh, don't constipate, Ambu. That's not cool. Oh, that's not cool. Ambu laxative. Oh, what? Okay. Lots of different things I wasn't expecting there. Interesting. We have quarry, sawmill, smoking hut. We don't have the resources for those. Granted. Oh, no, it costs tools to build. Never mind. All right. What else do we want to research? Go for a corn plantation. We don't have enough clay, but we'll eventually get there. So we'll get some new food down there. Get some different variety of foods going for us. Hunger is an issue. We'll get this berry plantation going. We'll get a road up to it. So, you know, we'll say, hey, here's a, you know, we'll just have like a 2-path road going to the berry plantation. Kind of leave things natural. We'll leave the Ambu spikes there. These guys, of course, don't have a job. Do they have a job yet? Send them here. Send party with some iron from it. For sure. Yeah, you guys go do that. And it looks like we're going to have some mushrooms we're going to go by. It'll be interesting to see what kind of event we have there. We do have a kitchen that we construct. I'll be right back because I think my cat just knocked something over, so I'm gonna go check on that. We still have a little kitten. She still likes to be a little bit rambunctious and get the things she's not supposed to, but she's fine and everything's fine. Just some stuff knocked over. Anyway, let's get back to Anbu and see how Anbu's doing. Anbu's gonna get a little bit hungry, so Anbu is probably gonna stop here and eat. I think that's what those mushrooms are for. So Anbu will get a nice dinner there, but we're gonna have to start considering how to feed Anbu. We have kind of lined this up for destruction. Our researchers are waiting for more clay. We do have clay pits going on here. Sorry for zooming in so much. And we really need to get our clay. Where are our clay guys? What you guys doing? You hungry? What's going on? And then once again, I'll probably deconstruct this and just have a clear path, and then we'll fix this here. But yeah, once our berry gatherer is done, which it is, we'll go ahead and do that. And they're going to plant and harvest berry bush. And I wish I could tell them where to not plant, but I guess in this case, it's fine. And also, we really don't need to worry about uprooting those, so I'm going to say cancel that. And yeah, I think that should be fine there. We do want to uproot these that are outside of its influence, though, so we'll do that. Barren. Okay, we have to wait for it to not be barren. We're going to uproot these, uproot these, uproot these. So then they'll start planting. We're going to have a massive amount of berries here for us. And that should be good. And we'll maybe have a corn plantation down here. Our woodcutter is getting work. He is pushing into the thick forest down here and getting all that done for us. So yeah, we need to construct a kitchen. Let's go ahead and take a look. Kitchen. We have wood, stone, and clay, which we do have, thankfully. I would love to have this kitchen right here. That'd be kind of cool. But I think what we'll do is we'll put it on this corner here, or even right here. Maybe. Our main road is... maybe have the main road go up a little bit further. And have the kitchen here. Maybe? I want it next to the pantry. That's where I would love the kitchen to be. So maybe have it here. If we have it here, then we move everything here. Or have it just kind of close enough. Kind of push the road over and have the kitchen here. I don't think that would be bad. The pantry's nearby. Like I said, I would love it up here. Can't have it right here. I mean, we could push the berry plantation if we wanted. No, I think I don't know what I want to do here. I want to get our deconstruction. I want to deconstruct this road. And then I want to make a new road. And I want it to go like this. So we'll have that. Once those get deconstructed, we'll put our kitchen down. And call it a day there. Go ahead and extend the road this way. Looking good. All right, perfect. So we are making some progress there. We have our berry gatherers. They're doing their job. They're getting all those berries planted. We'll get our kitchen constructed. And then we want to go ahead and research, I believe, our decorations next so we can complete that objective. So we'll have that going for us. We're, of course, going to need clay. Don't think this game... Yeah. Track landscaping. Do you want to track this research? Tracking for corn plantation will be canceled. No. Yeah, we're going to do corn plantation. So we'll let corn... Actually, yeah. You know what? We're fine. We have berries. We'll be okay. Once we get our berries going, people should be feeling better. So let's go ahead and get the decorations going. Yeah, I cancel that. And then huts. We can go start working on some huts as well. I want to go ahead and take these out. They're about 2 wide. So if we start here or even here as well. Where do I want our huts? Maybe have like the village start moving up here. So we have kind of people living on this area. We have some stone that's here. I would like to get rid of that if possible. Have someone get that. We do have kind of the village resources right there. We'll eventually move those. Honestly, have some huts near people's jobs, which may help a little bit. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure how that works for the game. Could be a mechanic that we need to worry about eventually. But I think I'm going to put our first hut here. And then we'll have... Let's see here. I want to have another hut here. Then maybe a road. Because we'll have our main road here. So I think what I'll start is have 2 huts there. And then have 2 huts there. And we'll have a dirt road. So it's kind of a grid-based system. And we'll have something like that for right now. And then maybe we'll have a road kind of go up there so they can kind of move around. It's, like I said, grid-based system. Have maybe 3, 3, 3. Do something like that for right now. And then go ahead and start just improving people's lives. And let's just go ahead and get some more down. We have at least... Oh, no, that's how many we have. I don't have the resources for sure. We are out of clay. We probably need to work on getting more workers for that. But right now, I think that's what we'll do for our huts. That's why it's near the kitchen and all that. And we can start treating people a little bit better in terms of food and housing. Now, what I'll make sure I want to get down is don't forget about getting this kitchen down. We don't have the resource for it yet. We have some clay missing. I do want to pause because I want to go check the Anbu map here in a second to see if there's any events we can check. But yeah, we'll have the kitchen. It will go around. I think that's close enough, right? Yeah. Or Well, the kitchen's pretty big. It won't line up here, but we can have maybe a main road go across here. Maybe have some more huts right here. Yeah, we could do that. We have some more huts right there. That'll be kind of like a nice living district. Sure, we'll do that. Let's go ahead and zoom out on the map. Ambu has changed directions. We are scavenging here. Hopefully, if we don't get too far away, they get left behind. That would be kind of terrible. But yeah, Ambu is going to get a little bit of a snack when he stops there. And then hopefully our quality of life is going up. We can see here all the berry bushes being planted from the seeds that we have. We have a total of, what, 11 seeds plant still? So yeah, we're going to have plenty of berries to go around. We still have some of these berries back here we can handle. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cancel this job and then make sure we uproot that. And we want to uproot you because that is out of our area of influence. That one's fine. All right, cool. So, oh, good grief, we have a ton of different things. We need to do the mycologist. We need to do the landscaping, which we are trying to focus on. And we need to construct a kitchen, which we are working on. I need my clay workers. I need you guys to work a little bit faster if you don't mind. Maybe get some upgrades for you. Actually, they're... Oh, and this is... Oh, I have realized the error of my ways. I am mining. And that is not what we want. No wonder we weren't getting any clay is because, well, we're not producing any. Oh, you guys are probably screaming at the screen saying, Stapes, what are you doing? And we have no tools. And I deconstructed our... Oh, no. Where did all of our tools go? I guess I used it for the up... Yeah, we need a clay camp. Okay, wait. Do the mining camps require... Yes, they do. So we need to deconstruct one of these. This one's fine down here. So we'll move it down, and then we'll deconstruct you. Because I need those tools. So, yeah, we'll deconstruct that, and then we'll get our clay pits down. Okay, that's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. So, I'm going to speed through the game a little bit, and I'll get some of this stuff done and report to you guys in a few. All right, so we have a collapsed mine. As soon as your scavengers step into the mine, the ground starts to shake. Huge boulders fall from the roof and block the exit. Let's check for another way out, or we might be stuck here forever, or confident that they'll find a way out. Your scavengers stick to the plan and get iron ore. It's not that important. I want my guys back. You guys get back safe and sound. Oh, and we got 3 iron tools too. Look at that. After a long walk through the maze of tunnels, the party is almost out of energy. Suddenly, a light shimmers through the roof. They can see clear blue sky, but that's not all. A ray of light points directly to a shiny object. All right, awesome. So we got some more tools. We can get that clay camp down a little bit earlier than we anticipated. And I want to make sure that we get it pretty centralized if possible. So I'm going to wait for... Yeah, we're still going to take that one down and wait for this deconstruct. And then we'll get our clay camp down. We have some decayed mushrooms. We also are working on those houses. Of course, we're out of clay, so once we get the clay pit down, everything should be a-okay. Okay, so we are getting our clay camp down here. We're going to have to move some things out of the way for it to be built, but I'm going to get that as a priority 1. I also decided to upgrade this farm up here. And it does look like the buildings changed based on upgrades, which is kind of cool to think about. I'm going to put that as a priority 2 to get that done. And then we can get some more farmers on there and make sure we have more food. We have a couple different red flags going around. Let me see here, the air well, it's not producing any water because I don't think it actually produces water if we're trying to line it up for an upgrade. So we may want to wait on that. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but we do need tools for it. We are deconstructing that camp, so I think we actually have enough tools for it to do it. We are missing resources here, and it's just clay is our biggest hindrance at the moment. So once they get that built, we should be in good sorts. We're there bringing wood over, and then we'll bring the tools over. And then hopefully the village can start getting back into line where we need to be. I have moved some woodcutters camps around, just kind of pushing our ways through. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a corn plantation up here just to get some better quality food. But yeah, once again, just a lot of buildings waiting on clay. I mean, you can see the houses, clay. Ooh, actually, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Storage full. Okay, we're not moving enough storage, so we probably don't have enough hands to move things around. Granted, I think we're storing 150 water in here. Yeah, so our storage is full, which is good. So, you know, we're not worried about that at the moment. And we can see here that, yeah, it does have a different upgrade to it. It's not a completely done upgrade. I don't think, at least. Or it's just, oh, no, it is a done upgrade. Yeah, look at that. Okay, yeah, so it does change the look of the building, which is cool. We can see that we do have the tools in clay there, which is good. Do we have the tools here? We do. Okay, so let's go and get the clay pit going. And then finally get where we need to be. Because, yeah, the clay is kind of a big hindrance for us. Once we get that pit out of the way, I'm going to move this around, kind of move this stone out of the way. Probably move it down here once we get some of these trees moved. And I move these guys over here and let them do work there. I might leave this alone. I think we might even want to leave trees. I don't think we're going to cut down everything on Ambu. We do have some expeditions we go here. We have some biogas can be used to fuel decontaminators. Not sure what we need to do with that yet. We can't reach the shrine. We can get some stone. I'm gonna get some iron there. So we'll get the expedition party going. Let them do their thing. Okay, perfect. So once again, the clay pits are back in sorts. We're getting clay again. Great. So these buildings should start working hopefully sooner rather than later. But I'm gonna let things kind of sort itself out, and I'll report to you guys back when the village is kind of stabilized again. I have another decision here, another collapse mine. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Let's check for another way out, or we'll be stuck here forever. I don't know if the decisions are gonna be the same, but we'll see. And no, they are not the same. After desperately looking for another entrance, one of the scavengers stumbles on a lever. Over a lever. A large stone starts to move out of an opening exit. The group leaves, grabbing a handful of stone on their way out. So we got 25 stone. We have upgraded our farms. We have more farm hands here now, so we can move those up. We have 2 workers left. So yeah, we're getting to the point where we can start getting more villagers, which is good. People are still hungry, but I think we're doing a little better. If we can get this kitchen done, I think people will be a little bit happier. Food scarce, villagers eat. Oh, whoa. Okay, what, slow down. Why are we riding? Okay, the berries are still in not good sorts. Oh boy. All right, well, we need more workers. So I think what I might do is I might take away from one of these guys and put them here. There we go. Perfect. And then try to get these herbs growing as quickly as we can. Don't know if we can do another upgrade here. Oh, only one upgrade at a time. You have to choose. I see. Hey, you guys, you're fine. The villagers, please, if their happiness remains below 2 for more than 1 day, 23 hours, villagers will leave your village. Okay, yeah, let's not do that. You know, just trust me. We're getting there. We'll get there. We have our berries going. They're growing. You'll be fine. Please, don't leave. We need help. All right. Well, once again, I'm gonna let things kind of stabilize for a second. Hopefully the village will calm down. So we are coming up to a crossroads, and what I'm looking at here is we have 2 different things. We have hardy mushrooms on both sides. We have some nomads here, which would be great. And then we also have an Ombu sleeping spot. So I think going southeast is going to be our better option there. Unless something really bad happens. But right now we're locking in that one. We can see 3 different good nodes there. So I think we're pretty safe to go that direction. The city is happy again. They're not as happy, but they're happy. We are getting food in. Berries are growing. And then once we get the corn plantation, which we are going to focus on at some point, but I think once we get a lot of this stuff going, we have more farm hands getting more food much quicker. So I think we've kind of stabilized it there. We're also getting some houses built, some better quality housing. So people will start moving out of these huts and then moving into those, which will help hopefully with our housing need here, which we can see here is going up greatly. Now what I want to do is we have 2 houses built. So I want to get rid of, I think, 2 of these for right now. So we'll just go and get rid of some tents. We'll say, hey, deconstruct. There we go. Perfect. Then we'll have more of these build once we get more clay. Clay production is a little bit slow just because I really should have left this here and then not relied on this. And really what my downfall was is not realizing this was not a clay pit down here, but just a mining facility. But it's fine. This will get back to normal again. There's 3 people down here. I don't think we need that, so I'm going to free up a villager. Because these are eventually going to wear out, so I think 2 will get us done just fine. We already have those decommissioned for deconstruction, and then we just need 30 clay to build our kitchen, which I am going to say, hey, build that, because then we'll get better food quality, which means we should have happier villagers. So, with that said, I'm going to let things kind of keep going, but just want to update you guys on what was going on. Okay, so we completed research for the herbalist. Now I want to go towards, well, getting herbs and then going for the landscaping, because you actually have to have herbs for landscaping, and we also need the clay, which we're luckily focusing on again. But yeah, so we went herbalist. I'm not entirely sure about corn plantation just yet. We could go for the square center to help people with happiness, which may not be too bad. I also get stone collector, really, or stone roads. I don't know where I have stone collector at. But yeah, we maybe go for some stone roads. We have Ombu doctor. We don't really need Ombu doctor yet, I don't think. We store food for Ombu. I don't know how soon we need to work on this just yet. We also have a smoking hub, which could help. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for some basic villager stuff because I want to get more villagers. So I'm going to go for that. That's some research we can instantly do, so I'm going to do that. Okay, good. You're happy. You're happy. Food is still in short supply. We're working on it. We want to go ahead and collect some of these berry bushes if we can. I'm actually going to say do those as top priority just so our actual berry gatherers can have more seeds to plant and have more to do. That'll be extremely helpful for them. And then we're going to go and build the herbalist as well so we can start collecting herbs and having that resource for us. So I believe the herbalist should be, where's the herbalist? Ah, there it is, under the poison category. We don't have enough clay for it, but we can go ahead and build it. What I might do is I might build it, we could build it up in this region. I think I'm gonna build it maybe here right now. Oh, and oh, I just noticed you can't build. Oh, I see. That's why, okay. This needs to move up then. So we need to get some tree cutters up here and start working on cutting that area down because our berries can't grow there. So we need to have a tree cutter there and start working on cutting those trees down and moving our herbalist up just a little bit further because they cannot grow in that area, or, you know, our berry bush gatherers. So I might have an herbalist down here then. May say, put you... See there? Right there? Yeah, that should be good. Nope, don't like that either. Hang on, cancel. And then I want it right there. That's where I want that. So we'll have the herbalist there for right now. We'll move them if we need to, but I think that's fine as is. I have to kind of do some long trekking around the town, but it'll be fine. We have no one working in the kitchen. That's not as good. We want people in the kitchen, so we'll add 2 workers there. And we might need to take some workers from other places. I'm not entirely sure. We kind of want to keep people going for wood cutting. We're not doing much of this, so we'll take 1 away. I think we're going to take 1 away from the stone cutting as well. We don't need as many on each stone cutter, so we'll kind of take that. And then we'll put those in a different locations, such as the kitchen and the herbalist when we get them. We want to go ahead and uproot some of those herbs if possible. And then, you know, people are gathering these seeds for us. We still have, well, we have 2 berry seeds going. But once we get these wood trees cut down and we move this guy out of the way, which by move, I mean, we're going to have to, unfortunately, oh, I didn't think about this. We're going to have to uproot all of these. Oh, Stapes, what have you done? Because it needs to be over here. Oh, that was a bad mishap on my part. Yeah. All right, well, live and learn. So I'm going to get back to work on that. Ambu's a little bit hungry, but luckily when we get over here, he will find some food there. We'll have to pick up some nomads. Village happiness is going up, so we'll be able to get more people soon, which will be very good. We are cooking berry muesli, I guess? Sure. We have beet soup as well. Oh, we can only make 1 thing at a time, really? Huh, okay. Well, we'll make some beet soup because I think that's actually a better quality. If we look at this, 2 nodes. We can make mushroom stew, berry muesli. I think we'll go for the beet stew. We have plenty of beets. We'll have like maybe berries as a side. So we'll make some berry stew. Hopefully that'll keep people a little bit happier. Now we can see here that simple meal made from beets. It looks like it's 2 nodes, whatever that means. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but yeah, we have better food quality going, which means people will be happier, which means we can get, you know, nomads come in, and more people can kind of keep going with this cycle. I'm really surprised we actually haven't covered much more of this area, but I guess this is, they can only cover a certain amount, so we can take up plots that aren't really being used. Let's keep an eye on that and see if it fills out eventually, but for right now, it looks kind of barren. Okay, so the game wanted me to open up the food management and disable the berries so people do not eat them, so people will not eat berries anymore, but really what we don't want to do is people eat beets. They can eat berries if they need to, but we want beets to be turned into the beet soup, which is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt for a second, but hopefully this will help us with our food production. So we're gonna let that go, kind of let it even itself out, and now that we have berries coming in, people are harvesting them, we should be okay. So I'm gonna let that kind of stabilize. And for now, we have no research, so let's go and show the research tree. What does this symbol mean? No research selected. Okay, so it's just kind of a basic symbol. We could go ahead and get, we get stone roads, we get sea water collector, and no, we're out of clay on that. What can we get right now? We get the discipliner, which I'm not looking to do at all. We have the E command, which I don't think we need to worry about at the second. We can get the quarry, we can get the smoking hut. Make scavenging rations for various types of food. Okay, so that would help us do better scavenging missions. We have the Ambu pharmacy, the doctor, just in case Ambu gets sick. I think that'd be safe. Let's go ahead and get that just in case. Let's be a little preemptive on getting Ambu nice and, well, I guess healthy when he gets sick. So yeah, that's kind of the village. It's kind of growing up over here. We can see that there's huts coming up. We have our berry gatherer going. The herbalist is still in need of plenty of clay, which we are kind of short on. I don't have a ton of it, but they are working as fast as they can. I have an extra worker, so I'm going to throw an extra worker in there just to help us get some clay up. But otherwise, our other clay pits are over there. So really shouldn't have dug up our clay pits that were there, but It'll be fine. Okay, so our Ombu doctor is done, and we can go ahead and go to the Ombu pharmacy if we really want to, but right now, we just have the doctor. We have the Ombu cache, so we can start getting, I believe, storing food and medicine for Ombu. But we really need to probably get a mycologist and start working on that, so I am going to queue that up. I mean, I don't have the clay. Clay is our biggest problem. We can go ahead and preemptively get the fishery just in case we come across some ocean. We have plenty of resources for it, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that out of the way. But yeah, I'm starting to kind of do some things here for the central area that I want. So we have a town center going there. It's going to help some houses around the world. Maybe have some houses over here, and then maybe go down here and have some houses. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for the town center anyway. And then we'll have, you know, kind of roads kind of coming up here. Maybe we have a double road. We'll go up there. And yeah, just make it kind of look a little bit nice around here. We'll get some decorations down. But buildings with red flag, what's wrong? Yeah, that can be built. That can be built. Perfect. Yep. No, we're out of clay. And then we have some of our scavenging party is ready, so we can send them out again. But it looks like we aren't around anything because Ombu is still tired. Ombu should be waking up soon. But for right now, I think we're looking pretty decent across the board. It's just clay is kind of our big hindrance at the moment. Nothing really much we can do about it. We could really go down here, but that's a long way to go for our people. So we're going to have to rely on our scavengers to find us some clay. But right now, our food situation is steadily getting there. We are cooking. I don't really know if we need 2 kitchens or not, but it shouldn't be scarce anymore. We should be going up, and it should be stabilizing. Not entirely sure why. Simple meals, we have 22. We have some just kind of basic raw food. Interesting. Daily consumption 33. We should be fine on our food. I'm not entirely sure why it's not stabilizing. I mean, it's going 35. That's the first time we seem to go to 35. So I don't know. Maybe it'll keep stabilizing, but right now, that's kind of what we have done. And unfortunately, I think this is where I'm going to have to ramp this episode up. We did get a lot done today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Like I said, I don't know if we'll continue this, but for right now, I just wanted to kind of show off what they've been doing and how much the game has evolved since it first released in early access. I haven't checked it out since then. So I will be definitely looking forward to checking it out in 1.0. Like I said, if you guys want to see more of it, please let me know down below. Liking, commenting, you guys know the drill. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As always, thank you for spending some of your time here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.